What's up, everybody? This is Dalton with GM Baptist Outreach. In this video, I'm going to walk you through building out a special day event ad campaign. This is actually for a Bible conference a church is having. They're calling it the Legacy Conference. And so we're going to build out an ad for this church, okay? And so if you have not liked and subscribed to our channel, like and subscribe down below. It helps algorithms, and you'll be updated for whenever we put out new trainings on the digital tract ministry or digital outreach for churches. So let's dive in. Okay, so we are in this church's Digital Tract Software account. On the left side, we are in the contacts area currently. And so we're going to navigate down here to where it says marketing. And so we're going to click on marketing. And then up at the top, we're going to navigate over to Ads Manager. We're going to click into Ads Manager here. And then it is going to pull up our ad launcher here. And you want to make sure you have your Facebook pages connected that you are launching these ads from. You could, we have our Facebook Meta connected here. You could connect Google and launch Google Ads as well. And so once you're logged into your Ads Manager here, you're going to click on Create Campaign. And we are going to choose Meta campaigns. We want these to run on Facebook and Instagram. And this is a new feature that's coming where we will have pre-built ad templates where you can just click on a template, pre-written, pre-built, upload your video and launch it. As of right now, y'all probably won't see this pop up. It'll take you straight to the builder. So let's just go into the builder here. And boom. And so now we are in the ad builder. Now you'll notice the ad launcher is set up in 3 different levels, basically, just like a Facebook Ads Manager would be, where you have your campaign level, your ad set level, and your ad level. We're going to build out each one of these as we go. So right now we are on the top. We are at the campaign level. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to title this campaign. This is going to be a Legacy Conference, and it's going to be 2025. We're just going to put the date. No one's going to see this. This is just for your records to see what this campaign is while it's running. All right, and for objective, we're going to leave it on lead generation. You could do website traffic or engagement, but our whole goal is to gather leads. We want to collect people's name, phone number, and email, and so we're going to leave it on lead generation, and you can leave this as not applicable, blank. Then we're going to click Save at the top right corner to save what we just did. Then we're going to click down into the ad set level here, and in the ad set level, we are going to name this. So we're going to run 3 or 4 separate ads. Each ad will have a different video. And so let's name this right here. We're going to name it Headline 1 because we're going to have 4. We're going to have a different headline for each video. And we're going to do Video 1. Matter of fact, we could just, we'll just do it like that. Video 1, Headline 1. So notice the Facebook page, the Grace Bible Baptist Church, is selected. If you have an Instagram account, you could select your Instagram account here. If you don't have an Instagram account or it's not connected to your page, you can just choose Use Facebook Page, okay? And this is actually what we recommend. If you don't have an Instagram account, don't stress out. We want these ads to run on Instagram. So you'll just click Choose Facebook Page, and therefore the ads will run on Facebook and Instagram. It's just on Facebook. On Instagram, they'll be connected to your Facebook page. So if they ever click on your profile, it'll take them to your Facebook page. All right, once you choose your pages on select placements, you'll leave it on auto. Then we'll come down here to our daily or our budget here to set up our budget for this. Now, we're not going to leave it on daily budget. We're going to swap it to lifetime budget. Lifetime budget allows you to set a start date and a end date, okay? And so we're going to set a start date for this campaign and a end date. And I'm also going to show you how to get your budget for this as well. The start date, we're going to click on the start date here, and we want it to start. So the actual conference is on September the 7th. So if we want it to run for a whole month beforehand, which we encourage to run at least 2 to 4 weeks beforehand, we are going to start this. Let's just say we're going to start it on this Monday, the 11th. We're going to have it launch at 5 a.m. in the morning. Confirm. So now it says August 11th at 5 a.m. And then we're going to have it end on September the 7th. Okay, so it's going to end on September the 7th. And the session starts at 11 a.m. in the morning. So we'll have it end right there on that date. We'll click confirm. So notice it is going to start on August the 11th and it will end on August the 7th. and so, or September the 7th. So you don't have to go in there and manually pause it when you set a start and end date. So for our lifetime budget, this is basically going to be how much money is going to go into this ad from the day it starts to the day it ends. And Facebook will basically take whatever number you put here and divide it by the amount of days there is in between the start date and end date. And so the church is wanting to do $400 total for this campaign. So it's going to run for 4 weeks, and we recommend doing at least $100 a week. If you can afford it, try and do at least $100 a week. So if they're going to run this ad for 4 weeks total, then we want to do at least $400 total. Now, keep in mind, there's 4 different ads we're going to be running. So we need to divide that money between 4 different ads. So right now we're building out one ad. This right here is just one ad set and an ad. This is one ad here. And so if this is just one ad, we have $400 total. There's 4 ads that are going to be running. We have 4 different videos. So we're going to take 400 and divide it by 4, which is going to be $100. So each ad will have $100 going into it. So this campaign right here will have $100 total going into it. So from the start date to the end date, this ad will have $100. And so we're going to put $100 for our lifetime budget there. We're going to come down here and notice where it comes to location. It's automatically set default as the United States. We're going to delete the United States, and we're going to put the actual church address in right here. Okay, so we just hop to the Facebook page, got their church address, paste it there. And so notice now it pulls up their church address. If you click on it, it'll bring it to that location of the church here. And so it'll give you this large radius here. Now, notice it's set for km. We want it to be on miles. So we're going to swap this to miles here. And we want to try and do our best practice is about 100 to 250,000 population size. Okay, so they're in Baltimore. Baltimore is a very, very saturated area. There's lots of people in Baltimore. So we're going to kind of change this mileage. We're going to test some. We're going to run 1 at 8, 1 at 10, 1 at 12, and then we might do 1 at 14. Okay, so let's do one right here at 8 miles around the church address there. And that will be good there. And so, yeah, so that looks good. So now let's go down here to intended audiences. So you can target based on language if you wanted to. So we have some churches that just want to target Spanish-speaking people. You can do that. You can adjust the age range, genders, target, do detailed targeting. But we honestly recommend to leave all of this as default. Don't mess with any of this, and just target based on location, okay? Because let it reach everybody. So that's a recommendation of ours. Okay, so now we have the ad set completed. We have our pages connected, our budget set up, our location set up, and now we want to save the ad set that all the changes we just made. And then we're going to click down into our ad level here. Okay, and so this is where we're going to go get our primary text and our headlines and create our lead form and all of that. So let me go grab our primary text real quick so I can go ahead and update it in here. First, I'm going to create a title for this, and we're just going to title this the same thing, headline 1, and we're going to name it video 1. Okay, and then we're going to go grab that primary text. Okay, so I want to hop over here and just show y'all how we created our primary text. Now, obviously, we have templates, Google Docs, and templates of primary texts and things we can use, but I want to show y'all how to create one very easily. If you go to ChatGPT, which is basically AI, and it's a free platform, you can sign up for the free version. Literally, you just type in what you want it to do, and I typed in create me a primary text for a Facebook ad campaign for Grace Bible Baptist Church. It is promoting their Legacy Conference that begin at 11 a.m. on September the 11th. Misspelled, but it knew what I was talking about. They will be providing a free dinner that day for everyone in attendance, and they will have a special gift prepared for each person as well. Their address put their address in, and I would like to, the hook, which is the sentence at the very top right here, the sentence at the top of the primary text, I would like the hook to call out the area and a call to action at the end, which is at the very bottom of the post, the call to action at the end to prompt them to plan their visit so we can have a special gift prepared for them when they get here. The theme of the conference this year is how we got our Bible. And so it created me this primary text, and this is what we're going to use. It says, hey, Baltimore and surrounding areas, you're invited to an unforgettable day at Grace Bible Baptist Church for our Legacy Conference happening Saturday, September the 7th at 11 a.m. at, and it puts address. This year's theme is How We Got Our Bible, a powerful look into the divine preservation and history of God's Word that'll strengthen your faith and deepen your love for Scriptures. And that's not all. Free dinner for everyone in attendance, a special gift prepared just for you. Make plans now to join us. We can't wait to meet you, feed you, and bless you. Plan your visit below so we can have a gift ready when you arrive. So that's perfect, okay? And so we're going to copy that primary text here. We're going to hop over into our ad launcher here, and we're going to paste that primary text in here. And we can grab the corner of this box, make it a little bigger where we can look at it better. And notice on the right side, it's giving you a preview of what your ad will look like. So I'm actually going to put a little space in between that first sentence there. All right, so that's the primary text, so I like that, okay? And so notice up here, select a form. We did not create a form, so we do need to click on Create Form, and you will need to create a Facebook form for this ad. And so this button here that says Create Facebook Form, we're going to click on that. It's going to pull up the form builder here where we are building a form for this ad. And so we're just going to title it, Legacy Conference 2025. And we're going to leave it on more volume. And so then we're going to click on greetings here, the greeting page. This is basically the front page. Once they click on it, it'll pull up this greetings page where they will start filling out the form. So there's a headline and a description that needs to be added. So I'm just going to come here to ChatGPT and ask it to create me a headline and description for the greeting page of the form. Sure, here's a headline and description of the greeting page of the form. Headline, you're invited to Legacy Conference at Grace Baptist Church. I might just actually put Legacy Conference, and that's it, as like the headline there, because it's going to show up, at the top here, Legacy Conference. In the description, join us for a powerful day. I like that. Yep, Saturday, and this is for a powerful day centered around the theme, How We Got Our Bible. Enjoy free dinner, receive a special gift, and discover a messy legacy of God's Word. Fill out the short form below to plan your visit. We'll have everything ready for you. So we'll hop over here. We will paste that in here. And so we'll put some little spaces in between here just to separate it a little bit, maybe even separate that some from the headline there. And so boom, that looks good. I like the way that looks. So that'll be the greetings page. And then so we'll click down on the question section here. And so now this is where they'll fill out their information, full name, email, phone. So we're gonna delete this. We'll use this information to send you a weekly newsletter. I'm gonna change it to who is planning their visit to the Legacy Conference. And so it's got their full name, email, phone here. If you want to add any custom questions, you would just click this big blue button that says Add Question here. To add any questions, you could, ask them how many people's coming with them. Is this the first time you've heard about our church or anything of that nature? We're not going to add any custom questions for this campaign specifically, but if you did add questions, it would cause the lead to be a higher quality prospect because they got to put more work into actually filling out the form. So we're not going to add any custom questions right now though. And so then we're going to click on Form Fields Mapping here. And you're just going to make sure this is just mapping the fields to the software. That way, whenever the contact is created in the software, the actual information will show up in the proper field in the contact area. So full name, email, phone. Everything looks good there. We're going to click on Privacy Policy here. Okay, so most churches do not have a privacy policy. You can go make one. You can even use ChatGPT to make you one for your church. We're just going to use Facebook's though. And so we're going to type in here www.facebook.com/privacy/policy. Okay, so we're going to use Facebook's privacy policy there. And so then we're going to click down on Message for Leads. And so this is the thank you page of the form. And so this is where you can add a headline and description for the thank you page. And, you get the gist. It just says, thanks, you're all set. You can visit our website. And so we're going to hop over here and just ask ChatGPT to create us a thank you page, headline, and description. So we'll copy the headline here. Hop over here. Then we'll copy the description. We'll hop over here and paste it here. Boom. And so now notice the call to action is view website. You can have it set it where it can actually call the business, where it can call the church if you wanted it to. We're going to leave it on view website, and we'll have the button as view website. And so for the link here, we're going to go grab the church's website. Okay. And then we're going to paste the website here. Now, if you don't have a church website, or if your church website's very poor quality, I just want everybody to know that when you sign up for the GM Baptist Outreach software, the Digital Tract software, our team does a free website build for every church that signs up if they want a new website or a new website built in their software. So just keep in mind, reach out to our team, let us know if you want more details on that. So we've got their website pasted here now. And so now that you should be, everything's good to go in the form. Everything is filled out, built properly. We're going to click this blue button that says create form. Boom. And so now it has the legacy conference form here. And so we've got our primary text. We have our form selected. So whenever they click on the ad, it will pull up that form we just created. And so now we want to come down here and the button that's going to be at the bottom right of the ad here. We want it to say learn more. You can't really create your own words, so learn more is really the best option there. We'll turn off multi-advertisers ads. For media type, we're going to leave it on single, and we're going to click upload media here. And so this is where we are going to upload our videos. And so we're going to come in here and we're going to upload all of our videos that we have edited. When it comes to videos, we like to do a personalized kind of selfie video for these ads. You can do images or any other kind of, videos that you want. Just a personalized selfie video normally is just more engaging and gets oftentimes a better result. And so we like to just add captions to the videos. If you don't know how to add captions to your videos, go check out some of our YouTube training. And we will, we have training on how to add captions to your videos. So I'm going to choose this video here. Remember, we're going to have 4 videos we're going to use for this campaign. So I'm going to use, go ahead and it'll take a minute for it to upload there. Okay, perfect. It has uploaded here. So we now see that video in here. And so we will double click this video and it will upload it into the ad here. And so now we see that video. If you wanted to press view it, you can. And so now we're going to choose a headline. So remember, we need to have a headline. This is going to be the line under the video. And so we have a best practice here, recommended headline text, 40 characters. So I'm going to hop over here to ChatGPT and just ask it to create me a headline, 40 characters or less. And notice it created me several of them, which I'm glad because we have 4 videos. So that'll be good. So we'll copy this one here, hop over here, and we will paste that headline in here. Now for the description, you don't have to put anything in the description here. That is an optional thing. The description will just have a little bit of words under the headline. So that's up to you if you want to put anything in the description. And so now we've got our ad built out. You can preview your ad here and see what it looks like in stories, reels, feed. And if you can look through all the material, just make sure everything's set up here, good to go. And so that's in your ad level here. And so once you get everything filled out there, you want to click save up here at the top right, which it's already automatically saving since I had clicked on it. So once this saves, we are then going to move on to create our other 3 ads. Now creating the other 3 ads are going to be a whole lot easier because we're just going to duplicate the ad we have already created here and use the same material and just swap out the videos. Okay, so now that it has saved, we want to go on to create our other 3 ads. And so what you're going to do is you're going to hover over this ad set, which is where you set up your targeting and your daily budget and stuff, your lifetime budget. You're just going to hit these little 3 dots right beside this ad set level here, this middle one. We're going to hit duplicate. Okay, and so when it duplicates, it will look like this. You'll have your first campaign you built here, and then you'll have a complete copy of it right here under it. So now we have a second ad that is in this campaign. So now we have one campaign with 2 ads that are going to be running in this campaign. And so what we're going to do is we're going to click in this ad set here, and we're going to change this from headline 1 to headline 2. we're going to change this from video 1 to video 2 because we're going to swap out that information. And so we just want to come down and make sure our start date and end date is still the same, that nothing changed there. Everything looks good, shouldn't be changed. We're going to change this mileage though. We're going to change this to 10 miles because we're just going to test some different mileage. You want to keep it around 100 to 250,000 audience size. And I think once you get to about 10 to 12 miles in Baltimore here, it gets to be a little bit more than the audience size we want. But we're going to test a little bit of a larger audience just to see, which ad actually does best with audience size basis. And then moving forward, future campaigns, you can actually just run all of your ads for that one audience size once you see which one does best. And so we're going to test this one with 10 audience, or 10-mile radius around the church address. And so now we've got that edited. We're going to click into the ad level here, and we're going to change the ad name here as well to headline 2, video 2. And so we're going to leave the primary text just as it is. It should say the exact same thing as the other one, which looks great. There is no personal names in it, so we shouldn't have to edit anything there. So we're going to come down here and we're going to hit this little edit pencil by the video though, and we're going to delete this video. And so now it has removed the video from this ad, and we're going to click upload, and we are going to upload our next video. Okay, so we've got our next video uploaded here. So we're going to double click this video here. So now it's loading it up in here. All right. And so now let's hop over here to ChatGPT and grab that second headline it created for us. We're going to paste that in here. Boom. And now we've got our second ad. So now we had one ad here, and now we have two ads here, or a second ad here. And this one has a different video with different headline, the same writing on the ad though. And so now let's come right here over this second ad, and we're going to hit this little 3 dots, and we're going to duplicate the ad set again to where now we'll have 3 ads, and we're going to swap the video out and continue the process. So now we have our third video here, and so we're going to click into the third video, and we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to look through this ad level, make sure everything is the way we want it to be. Now we might change this to, let's say, 12 miles this time. Change it to 12 miles here. Make sure start date, end date looks good. Okay, and then we're going to change this to headline 3 and change this to video 3. Boom, boom. Looks good. We're going to click down into the, we're going to click save here. Then we're going to click into the ad level. And so when we click into the ad level, we're going to change the name for the ad level to headline 3, video 3. And so remember, we're going to use the same form, same primary text, everything looks good. Now we're just going to swap this video out. And we are going to upload our third video. Okay, so we've got our third video uploaded here. We'll double click that. As it uploads here, we will then see the headline, and we'll go grab that third headline. Hop over here, and we will paste the third headline in there. And so then we will check it out. We'll click save, and everything looks good for this third ad. And now we're going to hit these 3 dots, and we're going to duplicate this third ad because we're going to have 4 ads all together in this campaign. So now we're going to walk through this 4th ad here. We're going to come through here and edit the name, headline 4, video 4. Make sure everything looks good here. Change this. We're going to change this to 12. We're going to leave this one on 12 too. And yeah, and it's saving. So we're going to click into this one. I don't know why the radiuses are not saving for these. Let's change this one to 10. Change this one to 12. Yeah, for some reason it's not saving for those. It ain't saving for this one either. Well, if the radius doesn't change for me, there's just a technical issue going on right now. I think it has to do with my internet, to be honest. For some reason, it's been loading very slow too. So anyhow, it's probably best to wait till this thing loads before you start making other edits. But let's click down into the add level here. And so we're going to change this headline to headline 4 and this to video 4. And then we're going to come down and we are going to delete this video. And we're going to upload our 4th video into here. Okay, we got our video uploaded. We're going to download that. As that uploads, I'm going to hop over here and grab our 4th headline. Then we're going to paste that headline in there. And now we are good to go. So now we have 1 ad, 2 ads, 3 ads, and 4 ads. Each of them have $100 going into it. And they are going to total run $400 total for the whole month that these will be running. And so as the same saving, we'll wait till it saves here. Okay, so once everything looks good, you will then click review at the top right, and then you'll click publish campaign now. And it will load for a second as it publishes. It'll then say ready to publish campaign, and we'll click confirm. And it says ad published successfully. And so now it loads our ads and it's showing in progress. And so basically it's going to put this ad in review, and then it will schedule to launch on that start date that we have scheduled to launch for each one of those ad sets. And so now we're good to go. So we've got our ad built, we've got it scheduled to launch, it's going to run for that whole month. But now the most important part of launching a Facebook and Instagram ad for your church is setting up automated text message reminders leading up to that service. So we want it to text them confirming they've planned their visit, and then start texting them periodically leading up to the service. We don't want to have to manually go do that. We want it all to be automated. And so the automated text reminders is really what brings these people into the doors, okay? And so we're going to hop into the automation section here. We're going to click in the planned a visit folder, and we're going to see a automation here that's called special events campaign. And so we can click into this and edit this one specifically, but what we're going to do is we're going to hit the 3 dots beside it and just duplicate this campaign, this workflow here. And we're going to change the name of this to Legacy Conference 2025. And then you'll see that new automation right here that we just created. And so we'll click into that automation. And you'll notice that some of y'all might have a form already attached. This church did. But if you didn't, it would look like this. It would basically be blank. And you'll just hit this add new trigger here. And we'll click on Facebook. Or you just type in face and it'll pull it up. Facebook lead form submitted. That's what we want as the trigger. Where it says page is, we want to change this and choose our specific church's page. Form is, we are going to choose the specific form we just created. And then we're going to click Save Action at the bottom right. And so you can click on it just to double check it, everything's saved properly. And so what that does is now, whenever that specific Facebook form is submitted that we created, it will trigger all of these automations, all of these actions going down. The first one is it labels them as planned a visit. And so you can change this tag to anything you want. If you want it to be VBS, youth things, whatever, you can change and add any kind of tags you want to your contacts. We're just going to label it as planned a visit. The internal notification goes out to all users in the software, and it just sends y'all a text with, just saying someone planned a visit to the church, and then it'll auto-populate the information that they filled out on the form. Now, these are some custom questions. We didn't ask any custom questions for this form, so we're just going to delete those because we won't need them. and then we'll click Save Action at the bottom right there. And then we'll click on Set Your Day. So this is very important. So this, if you don't set your day, the system won't know when to wait 6 days before the event to send them a text message, or 2 days before the event. So we need to let the software know when this special day is taking place. And so we're going to choose this bottom one where it says Select Date. And the special day is going to be on September the 7th at 11 a.m. And so September the 7th at 11 a.m., we are going to click Save Action. And so now it saved that. So then the system will wait 2 minutes after they plan a visit. It'll send them this text message. And so what we're going to do is you just want to come in here and edit this text message accordingly to be specific to your special day and all of that. I'm just going to do it really quickly with ChatGPT. Create me a text that goes out 2 minutes after they plan a visit. It's going to create me a quick little text message here. So notice it says, hi, first name. This is Grace Baptist Church. We're just going to copy that. And we're going to paste it right here. And we're not going to delete the custom value. The double brackets here, this is called a custom value whenever there's double brackets. And this is basically going to auto-populate the information they filled out on the form. So it's going to say, hey, John, hey, Steve, hey, Susie, when it sends out this text message. So it'll personalize it for every person. And I'm actually going to delete this. This is Grace Baptist Church piece here. And I'm just going to do, it's going to be, hey, John, thanks for planning your visit to our Legacy Conference on Saturday. We've got your special gift reserved and can't wait to see you. If you have any questions, feel free to reply to this message. We're going to click Save Action at the bottom right there. And then the next one is just asking them how many people is coming with them on that day. Well, this church has a specific request. They would like to have a text message that goes out asking them to complete their registration by filling out another form so they can have a head count if they're going to stay for food and know how many people will be there for food. So let me go grab that form link here. Okay, so I got the form link, and so for your church, whatever you're doing, this question is really there to spark engagement where people can text back, letting you know how many people's coming, building that relationship for them. But since they have a special use case, we're going to change this. We're going to say, can you please, we're just going to put, can you please fill out, finish the registration by filling out this form so we know how much food to prepare. And we'll paste that form in there. Click Save Action. And so then the system waits 6 days before the event. Keep in mind, it won't know to wait 6 days before the event unless you set the event date here. So make sure to set the event date. And so it'll text them 6 days before the event. For this event, it's a Sunday, I believe. Well, let me double check. September the 7th is, let's see. Yep, September the 7th is a Sunday. And so it'll go out on Monday. And so this text will go out Monday. And so we're going to ask ChatGPT, create me a text to go out 6 days before. I'm going to copy that there, hop over here, and we are going to paste it. Looks good. Then we're going to click Save Action there. And then it waits 1 day before, and it'll text in that Saturday. So now we're going to say, now 1 day before. And again, you don't have to use ChatGPT to create these messages. You can come in here and just edit the templates we already have pre-written. I'm just doing it just to be very quickly in this video. And it's an easy way for y'all to be able to create messages without having to think about what to say. But yeah, so you can come in here and we just paste it in here, and you can edit these text messages to say whatever you want them to say. We'll click Save Action, And then 3 hours before, it's just going to say, good morning, excited to meet you this morning at the Legacy Conference. And then I'm going to put, I'm going to give them the address. Yep, I'm going to put, it starts at 11 a.m. and is located at, yeah, so we'll just delete that right there. All right, perfect. Click Save Action at the bottom right. And so now we're good to go. We have all these texts, everything saved. We have the form saved. At the top right, we want to make sure this is not on draft. We want to swap this over to publish. So make sure this is on publish. And then this big blue button is blinking red. You'll click save, and it will save literally all the changes you just made to this automation. So now, every time this form is submitted, it will trigger all these sequence of events to take place, where literally they will get text messages leading up to the service reminding them of that day. And you'll be amazed at how God will use these text reminders to actually bring people into the doors of the church. It's amazing. And so don't forget to set those text reminders up. And so that's how you build out a special day event ad from start to finish. If you have any questions about that, drop them in the comments, email our support team. If you haven't signed up for GM Baptist Outreach Software, you'll find a link in the description of this YouTube video where you can go sign up for the software or sign up for our Digital Tract University, which is our coaching program where we train y'all how to set up a digital tract ministry in your church, start to finish, all the follow-up and everything. And so anyways, if you're interested in any of that, you reach out to us. If you have questions about this video, comment below. Make sure to subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.